Applying for a job is a job. Seriously, I knew when I was younger that I was gonna always hate the process of applying for jobs because when I was little, I mean, not that little, but of age to get a job. I had to like go to store, all dressed up and asking, like, excuse me, are you hiring? And then filling out their applications and hoping that they call me. And now that I'm applying for jobs online, I mean, it's definitely more accessible nowadays. Like, you can like literally apply for jobs in your pajamas or naked, whichever one works for you. And I mean, that's cool, but that doesn't make it any less tedious and annoying. Like, taking out all of my time to like trying to make the perfect resume, making sure the words are just right, the format and everything. And then I see my resume and you're still asking me for my employment history. Like, why? Or how about those questionnaires where they ask you questions like, if Amy is in the bathroom crying, what should you do as a good employee? Girl, I don't know. I decided in the month of August that I want to do something different because I have become so just consumed by getting a job that I was allowing it to define me. It was like, if I don't have a job, I'm nothing. And I shouldn't feel like that. God forbid that might be another time where I don't have a job and I don't want to attach my worth to having a job. So I told myself I need to do things like productive things, maybe some things I always want to do to just kind of like keep my mind off of just getting a job. Like, I'm gonna still apply for them, but I just need like something else going for myself. First thing I did was get an internship. I was really iffy about it because I was still in a mindset that like I really want and need a job. It turned out to be so far a really great internship. Like, the woman, the CEO, she's very relatable. I can be very transparent with her. Like, she knows that I want to be a writer. She knows that I want to move. She knows that I want to be an entrepreneur. And I feel great about being able to be honest with her about my dreams because sometimes when you're working with other people, telling other people you want to be an entrepreneur isn't always the best of things. I feel great because she actually knows these things. Not only does she know these things, she actually helps. Like, she gives me tips on things I can be doing now to like reach my goals in the future. And it's a blessing. It's not money, but it's definitely a blessing. And it also helps me build my skill set. I can add something fresh to my resume so that I can tell like employers like, yeah, well, I didn't have a job, but I was keeping busy, so go ahead, hire me. Yes. Next thing I've been doing is working out, which is a really big deal because I hate working out. Like, seriously, the last time I took working out seriously was when I was younger and I was getting made fun of by these like minion children, and they were like, calling me fat and all this stuff, and it made me really sad. And I had to tell myself, either you're gonna love your fatness and just pay those kids no attention, or you're gonna work out and lose the weight. So I took a summer, worked out, lost that weight. After that, I was done going out of there. My thighs were burning, I was tired, I was finished. But now I just been taking my overall health like more seriously. I've been paying like a lot of attention to it. Like, I hate going to the doctor's office. I feel like maybe if I was healthier, I feel more confident about going to the doctor's office. And just watching older people and all the medications that they're on, I don't want to be like that. And if I can prevent that while I'm young, I need to suck it up. Working out is something that I have control over, and one of my biggest complaints have been in this season of unemployment is having to depend on other people. It's like, you do your resume, you send out your resume, and then you have to depend on other people to give you a yes or a no as whether you're gonna get that job or not. My appearance is something that it's on me. It's something that I can take into my own hands. So it's no sense of me like daydreaming about my body being one way, but instead, oh, I wish my body was like this, and then not doing it. I too can be Tiana Taylor. And the third thing was I went out, you guys. This is a big deal because like people be saying, oh, Brittany, you don't have a job, but you ain't paying bills and all stuff. This is a vacation for you. No, ma'am, because I be in the house doing nothing but applying for jobs. That's why I be applying for jobs all the time. I be sitting around the house. But this past weekend I went out with my best friend. It was her birthday, And I typically don't like to go out because I'm broke and little money I have. I try to save, but it was well worth it. I spent my money. I went out. It was nice to just get out and not just talk about jobs and to create new memories. I'm in like this not so great stage in my life. I do need to take out time to like get out and enjoy myself, because just being 100% about like you have to get a job, you have to do this, it's been stressing me out. As for an update, I still do not have a job. I'm not gonna lie. I am like a little bit disappointed. The environment that I'm in right now is not fruitful for me. When I first felt like God told me this, I thought maybe it was just me being anxious to leave. Cause like, I'm always saying, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So when I heard that in my spirit, I was like, maybe I'm just telling myself this as an excuse to get the heck up out of here. But no, seriously, certain actions have been happening in my life to coincide with that message. The main messages I have been getting is, God gives you a vision, you wait on God. Sometimes God waiting on you. If God has a door shut, you can't open it. So why are you still here? And to answer that question, ultimately is fear. Is fear because my family is very protective, and they're also about having your ducks in a row. And I'm in a position right now where my ducks aren't 100% in a row. Then, like, on another side, it's just I'm afraid of being homeless. Like, no lie. Like, I watch other people's videos on YouTube about like how they had like $100 and they moved to like the other side of the world. And I try to reason with myself, like, you know what? I don't have that much money saved up either. I have like probably like about like $400 saved up, but still, like, I'm like, Jesus, like, ugh, listen, like, having $400 and moving somewhere where I don't have any friends or any family, that is like, whew. But for real though, y'all, I know that it's time for me to make a move. Like, I think it was a good thing that in the beginning months that I didn't actually move. I know that's weird to say because I really am ready to leave, but I feel like I've learned so much over this summer. Like, I've learned things that are gonna help me when I actually get to where I need to go. Like, stuff like I've noticed that a lot of my money I've been goes to food. Like, I've been paying like a lot of attention to where I spend my money at. A lot of my money goes to food. So now what I have is I've downloaded some apps on my phone for like couponing and to tell me when sales are, and like to give me like cash back, so that I know this information, so that when I move and I'm out on my own and buy my own like groceries and stuff, I can be saving money, because I probably would have moved and like spent all my money and not even thought about couponing or none of that crap if I would have just up and left. So just learning things like that, learning different things about which direction I want to go in with my business ventures and stuff, it's been really helpful. But I feel like now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I've prepared you, now it's time for you to go out and do it. It's no point of me just staying here out of fear. I'm going to be doing more harm to myself than good, just sitting around the house trying to open up a door that God obviously has closed for me. So I mean, we'll see. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, if y'all want to help me, please donate to my GoFundMe. I'm asking for $2,700 because I feel like that's enough money to get me started as far as just moving and being able to go to places where I can get my career started. So far I have $248. That's a blessing, because at first, like, I'm really nervous about asking people for help, and so for people to actually give me that much money, that's just like truly a blessing. So if y'all want to donate and help me, I am accepting dollars because I know other people have struggles too. So if y'all want to donate, y'all can go to the link down below. And thank y'all for tuning in. Follow me on all the stuff on this yellow page.